Welcome to the Slop Farm. Enjoy the video.
You start by securing a working ISO and a spare partition on the same machine. Mount the ISO in File Explorer, because once done you will copy installer files directly. Make a 2050 GB NTFS partition with disk management and label it clearly. This isolates installer files and avoids wiping your main OS. You do this so the PC can boot the installer from an internal source, not a USB. Once copied, make sure you have administrator rights for the next steps. Now you make that internal partition bootable so the firmware can load the installer. After copying every file from the mounted ISO, open an elevated command prompt. Use diskpart to assign a drive letter and mark the partition active. Then run bcdboot x/Windows to create a boot entry. This writes the Windows boot files to that partition. Once done, use msconfig or bcdedit to set the new boot entry as first in the boot menu for one-time install. Because you want the system to start installation, next reboot. Reboot the PC and select the installer boot entry you created. The Windows Setup UI will load. Proceed through language and partition choices. Delete only the intended partition or pick the target drive because mistakes can overwrite data. Once Windows copies files and restarts, it will continue the installation automatically. After setup completes, remove or disable the installer boot entry and restore normal boot order, and then install drivers and updates.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.